Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Urain here, and today I'm presented with options that I'm gonna need to choose from, and it's gonna impact my future path. Yeah, let me say that it's gonna impact. You know, it's like this is the foundation that it's gonna build from here, and I need like suggestions, right? And from these suggestions, I will then look whichever aligns with my values. See if it is something that is common to what I am also thinking about. And then from these suggestions, I can then make a decision that's, not going to only influence on now, but it's going to also influence my future, right? And why I say this is because if I'm going to do something, if I'm going to choose a path, you know, I'm not the type that I'm going to venture into that path and then stop it and to do something else and forget about that part. It's like I don't know. I've never see myself starting something and not finishing it. It's like even if I'm not going to use it or if I have no interest in it, at least I start and know I finish and I have this on the side as a backup or anything, and then I can do something more fun. But I start something and then never finish. That might not sit well with me. So that's why I want to find something that's gonna something I'm gonna enjoy, right? Something I'm gonna love, and that's where the complicated part comes in, because I really don't know if I'm really gonna enjoy what I'm doing right now. So let's get into the meat of the matter, so you guys know what this will be about. Obviously, it's gonna be about a career path in school, right? And right now, you guys know I'm currently enrolled in accounting major, right? And the reason for choosing accounts, as you guys know, is that it tends to come natural, but I need to stop describe it like that because I've only done the basics in accounting. Like I'm not gonna even lie, like C level, right? I mastered it because I got the grade one, right? Um, College level, just basic year one accounting, wasn't bad. I did a little extended version upon what I did in CXE, so it's like a little bit more extended. It wasn't bad, it was okay, and I did well. I got an A in the class. All right. Now I'm also saying to myself, I was reflecting, one day because it's now time for me to make the decision because I got the email saying that, hey, it's time to choose specialization, right? It's time to choose our specialization, and to change it in the future is going to be hard. So I want to make a choice that will be beneficial right now. I don't want to go in the future and having to change my career path over and over and over. Like I just want to find something that I'm going to love. And I know there's probably some experienced persons out there who is in well advanced in their careers. So if you have ideas on what led you to pursue that career and why, what inside you that told you that, hey, this was that part for you, then that would be great. Sharing your opinion, your values, that would be amazing. But let's get into it, guys. I know it's about 4 minutes into this video, and I'm a little bit beating around the bush. So yeah. So what I'm saying is that there's four majors to choose from, right? There's four majors to choose from. There is an accounting major, which I'm currently enrolled in. There's also a management major, which I'm strongly considering, right? There's also a human resource major, which I'm not really thinking about. And there's an entrepreneurship major, which I'm not sure about that one because, I mean, I don't think you need a major in entrepreneurship to become a boss, But yeah, there's also a next major, which is finance, right? And definitely I'm not going to do finance. So finance is out, entrepreneurship is out. So it's between accounting, management, and maybe human resource. So that's three majors that I need to choose between. Now, let us see how well I have a scope of these majors. Now, let's start with human resource. right? Human resource, hiring, firing, all that, right? I'm the type of person where I don't think, unless a person, within the business, or the department, and it gets me like really upset. I couldn't just go to a person and fire them because the business is not performing as expected, maybe because we're not getting enough sales and it's not the person's fault, but due to policy, we have to fire them, let them go. I don't think I'm that kind of person. Like that would, take a toll on me knowing that, hey, this person is a good worker, but due to our, business conductions, we're not generating enough sales or we're not doing something. And because of that, we need to release some of our staffs to reduce our salary expenses. So because of that, I'm gonna have to fire someone when they're doing well. Like, I don't think I would like to do that. Honestly, I don't think I would like to do that. So human resource is out. Human resource is out. HR is out. I don't think I would like to do HR. No, this is where the complicated part comes in between accounting and management. No, I can do both courses. I'm good with both courses, right? I can master both, but I'm also thinking about being in the workplace, right? What it's gonna look like. Um, maybe a management job would give me more freedom of life. Maybe an accounting job, I would have to devote more of my life to work, right? I'm thinking about those aspects as well. You guys get where I'm coming from? So I'm also thinking about those aspects because I still have mommy, right? That's something that's in the back of my head. And I don't talk about mommy a lot on here. That's because it's really emotional to speak about mom at times, right? But I have to think about mommy as well, and knowing that, hey, at times I'm gonna need a job where it's gonna give me enough freedom to have family time, because family time is important, right? That's number one. That's like really important to have some family time, you know. So I need something in that's gonna give me that freedom, you know. The next thing, all right, comparing between management and accounting. Management, is like leading, influencing, planning daily operations, all that within the business establishment. I would do that, like I would love to be a team leader. I would love to delegate tasks. I would love to, you know basically manage the operations of the department or even the entire business. I would love to do that. I would love to be a marketing manager. I would love to be a sales manager. Anything, like marketing. You guys, like that's I would love to do marketing because, hey, it's your rain, and come on, I would promote brands, right? I would love to be a sales manager, right? Because I've done well in sales. When I was in Jamaica saving up to come here, I did a sales job for an overseas call center, and I did really well. At times, I would top the sales chart and get bonuses. So I would love to do sales, right? So yeah, management it's in my back. It's in the back of my head, but as I said, what I'm thinking about is freedom of time. Also, the next big factor that plays a role is job availability. If I do an accounting degree opposed to a management degree, which one will I be able to land a job first? The reason why I say this is because I don't want, after graduation, it takes me a while to get a job because the course I did isn't in high demand. Now, if you ask about research, that's like in the roots. Like I did all my research before coming on here. Definitely that's how I even know about, like, the various positions, etc. What they have. Like I've been doing research for a while now. Like since last year before I even came to Northwest. Right. So that's all. Like Edmonton has endless opportunities. As a matter of fact, it has opportunities in both fields. It's not like let me say Toronto, or those are bigger cities, where it's very much competitive because like everyone has I still have the cold guys, my bad. Because everyone has, their degree, and like jobs are going out fast, etc. In Edmonton, there's like less people, more jobs, if you get me. So lesser people to occupy the jobs here. Now, still, irrespective of that, I want to put myself at an advantage to say, okay, if this guy has a management degree and I have an accounting degree, I'm gonna be able to get that a job, you know, faster as opposed to that guy. Because the faster I get a job, the faster I can get my experience, right? I can move on to bigger things, right? I can start to get myself established in my career and I can start to do what I had set out to do, you know? So that's the next thing, right? So we said job availability. We also speak about freedom, right? Cool. And we also spoke on the likes of management, why I would like to do management, right? Because management is really nice. Now, we spoke on why I like to do management. Now, why I wouldn't like to do management now. All right. So here's the thing, and this might not sound like a valid reason. It might not sound like a valid reason, but a next reason, well, not the next reason, but a reason why I won't like to do management is because 3/4 of business majors, like 3/4 of business majors, enroll in management, right? And it's evident in not only my school but other schools based on feedback I've received from others, which shows that lots of persons are gonna have a degree in management, and if that means lots of persons have a degree in management, then the demand for managerial jobs is gonna go high, right? And once the demand for managerial jobs are gonna go high, then obviously there's going to be a shortage of managerial jobs. And if there becomes a shortage of managerial jobs, that's going to create competition. Right. Now, another reason as to why persons are rather why the management position is in high demand is because it's much easier. It's a much, honestly, like, it's a much easier major because all you do, understand the business, understand how to plan, read, understand, basic. Even though it can be lots of reading, and lots of reading isn't nice, right? Lots of reading is definitely not nice. Now, that's where it has a slight advantage over accounting. That's where management has a slight advantage over accounting because it's much easier to pursue in college as opposed to accounting. Accounting, oh my God, accounting will drive you crazy. Honestly, like I've done it, right? Um, I've went through my fair portion, and I haven't failed an accounting exam up to this date. But I'm telling you, accounting is no walkover, right? Now, why I would like to do accounts. Now, let's go on to accounting. So we'll finish management. You guys tell me what you guys think. Let me know because I have to make the choice. I have to make the choice between now and September 10. So I'm not sure how many days that is from now, but yeah, I have to make the choice between now and then. All right. So please, guys. Now let's speak on accounting. Right. Let us speak on accounts. Now, accounts, as I said, what I like about accounts is that it's difficult, but I enjoy it to an extent. Accounts is like an area where we have this love, we have this toxic relationship. You understand? And when I say toxic relationship, I'm meaning that it gives me pressure. But at the same time, it's like, I embrace the pressure, right? It's like I will sit, try to figure out how to do this. It's like I want to know, you understand? But at the same time, I might still not even get a fully understand of how to do a certain topic. And then it caused me to lose marks in exam, right? That's how accounts is like, right? But as I said, the passion is there to do it, right? The job availability for accounting is way much higher than management because less business majors tend to do accounting as their major. So as a result of that, the job demand, right? Persons looking for accounting job is minimal, right? Hence, there's lots of jobs out there for accounts, right? And a next thing about accounting is that there is numerous part. Oh, this is the beauty of accounts. There is numerous parts in accounting. So like if I should fail or not fail, but like do poor in one side of accounts, then that won't impact my career path. And that's the beauty about it. I'm not sure about management because in accounting, you have receivable accounts, you have payable accounts. Now let me explain what these are. So receivables accounts. This is a good accounts. Like people ever owe it, like those like people owe you, like like we have money for you. They are your assets, right? They are your assets. Those are your receivables. They should get you should get something from them. Now you also have payables, which is the opposite of receivables. Those are your liabilities because now you owe them. Those are two types of accounts which are really good. Your bookkeeping, right, where you basically do the financial statements of firms, etc. You have forensic accounts, criminal accounting, where like if something goes wrong and maybe theft in the business, you call a forensic accountant. You have auditors, right? You have auditors to tell how well the business is doing. You have what other branch of accounts? Payroll accountants, those who do your pays, etc. You have tax accountant that I'm staying far from. I'm staying far from taxation. I not doing anyone tax. Like aside from doing the accounting in tax, you're gonna have to know the tax laws and Canadian tax laws is so much. Guys, the book big. I was like, oh, me not do this. I was like, me not do this. The book big. I was like, no, me not do tax. I'm not doing tax. So yeah, that's out. You have cost accounting. There's so many branches, guys, a lot of branches, and that's the beauty about it. You get me? That's the beauty about accounts, guys. And as I said, I only have done the basics in accounting, right? I don't do like things like cost accounting, which I'm gonna be doing in my second year. That's in winter. Winter. Oh my God, not winter. I'm gonna be doing that in winter. Jeez, Jesus Christ, help me. All right, so we're going to be doing that in winter. Cost accounting, intermediate accounting. Um, what else? Finance. I'm going to do finance again, but this is like finance in relation to accounts. The other one was like finance in relation to business, like business decision. Yeah, this one will be finance in relation to accounting. But Jesus, I just hate that word. Despise that word finance. But yeah, I also had that to choose from. And I need to do this ASAP. Like, I would love your suggestions in the comments. What you think about it, right? Which part would be great? You know, honestly, guys, because I really don't want to do something and then, so for example, I go on to, pursue my career in accounting, and then, I realize that hey, it's really just not working out, or maybe the pressure become unbearable, and I can't do it, and I decide that I'm gonna like take a different route. I really don't want that to happen. Like I've seen it, like, and that's why I'm even doing this video right now because I've heard about numerous stories where persons venture off into a major, right? Thinking it's what they want to do, then it turns out they don't want to do it anymore. They have no interest. Our persons go ahead, do the major, finish it, complete it, get a job, don't like the job because they don't like what they're doing. And I don't want it to be me. I don't want to have a miserable life. Honestly, I don't want to have a miserable life. I want to have a life where I enjoy my job. Like I'm saying, like, hey, work tomorrow morning. I'm ready. Like I want to have a job that's gonna motivate me to get up out my bed to go to work. You get me? You get me? Like I don't want to have a job that's gonna be like, hey, I'm so bored of the job that I don't have no motivation. You understand? So yeah, I want to have a job that's gonna influence my intrinsic motivation, my motivation from within. I do it because of self-achievement, something I want to be proud of myself. And when I do these books for the company, I want to be able to solve their problems, show them that hey, this is where you're making an error. This is where you're spending too much. This is where you need to invest more money into. Etc. Like I want to be able to make sense within an organization, you know. So yeah, that's I want to have that type of self achievement, and I really don't want to do something that's not going to give me that type of motivation. Now with management, management is okay. Management, you're gonna have to deal with people. Sometimes I can be shy, right? Sometimes like I don't want to face people. I don't know why, but yeah. So guys, I'm really not sure. I mean, accounting, management. Let me know. Those are the two options. Whichever let's see. Let me hear the suggestions. I still hold my personal values. I just use the suggestions as a guideline. To hear other story. Because that's the best way to like get information, like to know where to go, like to hear what others went through. And I know most of you guys, as I said, are more likely to be advanced in your careers right now. It doesn't have to be a business career. It can be in health. It can be nurse, etc. Anything, right? Tell me, how did you know that that was the path for you? What influenced you to take this path? And how is it going now? What is it rewarding? Etc. Like things that I need to like. I want to know, and I have the option right now to like bend my choice, right? And I want to bend my choice in the right path, right? I want to bend my choice in the right path, guys. Like, I have things set out to do. I need to get them done. I don't want to be going back and forth in my life, honestly, right? I know I'm only turning 19 next week. Well, I'm still 18, but 19 next week. But I need things to be done. Like as I said, I'm not trying to rush anything. God timing is perfect, right? But as I said, God help those who help themselves, right? So if I can help myself in figuring things out with the help of you guys as well as the Creator, then definitely I'm sure it's gonna help me to achieve what I want to achieve at a set age. So if you guys can just share your experience, let me know, then I would see, evaluate the suggestions and see, where it's actually going. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna also do a separate video as it pertains to my phone plan, because I had some sweet, amazing persons that reached out. I'm gonna thank them in a separate video from this, right? And let them know, because I already sent personal messages to them, right? I was able to pay my phone bill in full, right? Thanks to those persons, right? So that was great. I also see a few backlashes under my comment section, which was expected. But I understand the situation. I'm glad other persons also understood the situation, right? It was very detrimental, honestly, right? That would have put me in a massive financial debt, like all my savings would have been out, etc. Right? So I'm just happy I was able to like, you know, get some sort of assistance. All right. So until next time, guys. Maybe tomorrow is Monday. Yeah, so I'm gonna be here because, as I said, I don't have any work tomorrow. So, and school starts on Tuesday. So I'm gonna be here until Monday, because then Tuesday I'm gonna be like getting myself ready for classes. My first class is gonna be in the afternoon. All right, so I have my first class at 3:30. And I don't finish class until 9:30. Oh my God! Wow! 3:30 to 9:30. I just realizing that. Wow. And I have no stoppage in between. So it's like I go to one class 3:30, right? I finish 5:30. I go to the next class 5:30. I finish 6:30. I go to the next class 6:30. I finish 9:30. All right, guys. As I said, thank you for watching. I got my hair done. Yeah, I'm gonna get it trimmed though, because the sides want to, take off. And yeah, guys, let me know, please. I need to make this choice. I need to make this choice. Let me know. All right. See you guys later. Goodbye. You're out.